You guys, I fear that I am slaying a little bit too hard right now, okay? First of all, look at the shirt. Looks like my cat. Okay, let me tell you where I have been. I have been sick, so if my voice sounds a little funny, you know what it is. In this video, I would like to discuss some of the witchy books that are on my TBR, because who doesn't love a witch, you know? We are going to talk about some of the books that I have on my TBR that feature witches, because I freaking love a witch. Skirt. Let me back up. First of all, let me explain a couple things, okay? If you guys watched my last two videos, in my intro where I write Brooklyn's Library, I wrote who is she, okay? Because I was going to change my name, and I was deciding if I should actually change my name or not, but I might just stick with it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. I was thinking booking with Brooklyn, but when I say it, I feel like I am not speaking it correctly. Booking with Brooklyn. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because right now I'm gonna stick to Brooklyn's Library. There's a whole bunch of libraries out there already, so that's why I was like, maybe I need to like change it up. But I mean, there's a whole bunch of libraries out there for a reason. It's a good name. Yeah, so booking with Brooklyn, how do we feel? Let me know, because I might just leave it, because Brooklyn's Library is iconic and she's already recognized, she's already famous. So the first book I'm going to talk about is The Witch and the Vampire. First of all, look at this cover. It's so freaking beautiful. I love all of the plants, and it's, first of all, gay, and it's marketed as a queer Rapunzel retelling. Enemies to lovers, friends, childhood friends, two enemies, two friends, two lovers. Like, how could you get any better than that? Like, I literally don't think you can, mate. One of my friends compared to Romeo and Juliet. You know that I like Shakespeare. I don't have to say it every video. Let me tell you what this is about. So, Kay and Ava used to be besties. But one night, 2 years ago, vampires broke into their town and changed Ava and killed Kay's mother. That's shocking for you. And then Ava still has her witch powers and is trapped in her house by her mother, because, you know, Ava's a vampire. And Ava wants to stop her mother from destroying the town, so she tries to break out of her house. And Kay is now a fully trained witch and, get this, a vampire freaking hunter. So we get the vampire hunter and the vampire. Okay, I'm living for that. And if you guys know any stories like with a vampire hunter and a vampire, specifically sapphic romance, let me know, because I've been like looking for some spooky ooky sapphic like romance type of thing, you know what I mean? And then Kay and Ava run into each other on this journey, okay? And then my questions that I'd like to be answered are, will Kay betray Ava? You know? Will they stop Eugenia, which is Ava's mother? Will they end up rekindling what they lost? And you know what? I think that question is like an obvious maybe yes, because this is like a sapphic book, and that's why I want to read it in the first place, you know what I mean? And so I know a few people who have read this, and one person rated it high and the other person did not. If you read this, let me know if I should read it or not, because it's so freaking, it sounds so cute, it sounds so good, it sounds so slay. Next. The next book I have on my list is Wayward by Amelia Hart. And first of all, this is everything. The cover is everything. I want to own this book because the cover is so beautiful. However, the people who I have on Goodreads were not a fan, except for one person. This is 100% like, I'm just not going to listen to what the other people say, and I'm going to read it because the cover is freaking beautiful. Okay, look at that bird. Look at those bugs. Look at that color of green. I'm living for it. We follow 3 witches. The first witch is in 2019, Kate. Kate flees an abusive relationship or a cottage full of secrets that she inherited from someone in her family. And then in 1619, this is the part that I'm not super hyped about, because you guys know, if a number does not start with 19 in the year, I'm not interested. No offense. In 1619, I don't really know how to say this name, but Altha, I think, is awaiting trial for murder of a man who was trampled to death. And then there's evidence of witchcraft against her, as there was back then. Like, be serious. And then the third witch in 1492, World War II. What is that girl's name? Violet. Trapped in her family's estate and longs to have the same education as her brother. The only thing she has left of her mother is a locket with a W in the words wayward scratched on the baseboards of the house. And somehow we find out that all these witches are connected. How, I don't know, but I hope that they talk to each other. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that they're all like reincarnations of each other. That's what I'm thinking. And this book is, honestly, I don't like historical fiction. I'm just going to say it now. So this book might not be for me. However, I'm going to be stubborn and I'm going to read it anyways. Because the cover, okay? Like, how many times can I say it? I'm hoping this book will pleasantly surprise me. If you've read this book, let me know, and let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you like it, and let me know if you hate it. As I said, I am going to read it anyways. Okay. Slay. And then the next book that I have on my list is The Witches of Moonshine Manor. So, a magical heist gone wrong is what this book is marketed as. And so, it's a coven of older witches who can't afford to keep their house, so they're at risk of losing it. A younger witch joins them to help find the treasure that they have hidden but cannot remember where it is. It's a beautiful story of aging in love. So, first of all, thank you, bestie Hannah, for helping me out with this summary, because she read this book and I was on Goodreads and I read the summary like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, first of all, what is the summary even talking about? And it's so long for what? I'm really excited for another story about old ladies, because I love to watch little old ladies do their thing, girl. And it seems cozy. The cover is cute. My friends really like it, so I'm gonna read it, of course. And then I'm gonna talk about some of the witchy books that I'd like to read that I actually own and have not read, because as we know, my physical TBR is out of control. The Merciless 3. Which so I read The Merciless 1 and 2. I thought the first one was good. The second one was a little bit too wild. The third one, Origins of Evil, I'm assuming that this is a backstory to the first 2. I don't really want to say too much about them because I have talked about them on my channel before. And this is book 3. It's getting into spoilers, babes. And then The Merciless 4, which there is no summary on the back at all. It just says also by Danielle Vega. So Last Rites is what it says on the front. So this must be like the super ending of it. We got the Hocus Pocus. What the heck did that say? The Hocus Pocus and the all new sequel. This book is about Max and Allison's daughter, who is 17 years old, and they have to fight the Sanderson sisters again. Okay, I'm excited for the Sanderson sisters' return. I wonder if this is exactly like the movie is in Hello, which please, we live for that. Well, I'm not going to get to them by the time spooky season is over, but let's be honest, I read witch books year round and I freaking love them. I'm going to talk about one last book, and that is Plain Bad Heroines. I do own this book, but I don't have my copy currently. This book is going to be the Women's Wrong Support Group pick for November. I am super freaking hyped to read it because it has been on my TBR for forever, and I did actually start it, but I had to put it down because I was not wanting to read it at the time. Sapphic, magic, period slay. That's all you freaking need to know. And yeah, so if you want to come on down to Fable, join us. We have fun over there, we have fun over here, we have fun everywhere as long as we're together. What am I talking about at this point? Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts if you have read any of these books. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you coming on down to the library. Let me know about what I said in the beginning of the video, okay? And let me know if you have any thoughts on any of these books. I have not read them, so please do not spoil them. I mean, unless you want to. Like, do I care? Do I care? I don't. Actually, I don't. Exciting things to come in the future, so be on the lookout for that video. No, bye.